Hello and welcome to episode 37 of my Let's Play Vanilla Minecraft. I am KHM, and as you can see I'm here at the pig farm, and shortly after I stopped recording the last episode, I realized that... Whoa. I realized that if you hold shift and walk on the edge of a half slab, you apparently fall to your death. Anyway, seems to work there, but not there. Oh, because of the ladder. Huh. It sees that there's a block below and just drops you. Okay, that's interesting. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I discovered that I was actually still low enough to the bedrock there that things were still able to spawn underneath the bedrock. So I built a 20 block tower here, and so I'm sitting 20 blocks above the grinder, and that is perfect. I mean, look at the spawns here. If we just sit here and watch them for a minute, just non-stop zombie pigmen, and the number of gold nuggets dropped per hour has increased significantly. Before I was getting 1.5 stacks of gold nuggets per hour, but like this I am getting half a small chest. No, I'm getting a full small chest worth of gold nuggets per hour. That's insane. And I let this go pretty much all night. Oh yeah, I also added in some holes here, so that the slimes can get out of this and just kind of go off into the distance and eventually despawn. So I let this thing go all night. Oh yeah, I was getting so much zombie flesh that I put in a zombie flesh filtration unit there to dispose of the zombie flesh, and I put all this here to store all the gold nuggets that I gathered so that I could, idle all night long. And I've already gotten most of it converted to gold blocks, but let's have a look at my haul here. Okay. Been about a couple of hours since I last checked, so that seems about right. Oh, I already have it. Let's plop that down there. Now I won't convert all this in front of you, but I'll do a little bit. So... Alright, yeah. So, got a crap ton of gold. Now I've calculated that what I need for the amount of gold I need for the railway to get over to the site of where I'm planning to build the arena, I need about 1 stack of gold blocks and 1 stack of gold ingots. That would produce enough rails to get me there. So, as you can see, I've got plenty of gold for the job. Won't have to worry about gold for a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and convert this off camera, and I'll be back once we're ready to start the next project. Alright, I've done a fair amount of work off camera, and I suppose I should probably show it before I finish it all, like I'm always tempted to do. Basically, first change I made is I've been working on the wheat farm here, and as you can see, I've removed the divider that was down the middle of it. Stuff kept getting stuck on that, and it was a tad bit annoying, so I just got rid of it. And moved the wall a bit closer. I have also redone the pipe work below this. Now instead of everything flowing over, or going over towards this wall here. Now goes towards the other wall over there. And, outside. Now, the reason for this is I'm going to have the collection system right outside, instead of trying to compact everything inside here like I have been doing. So, if we just set everything up to harvest, and quickly run outside. Stupid water. Now, basically, what I'm going to have here is a bunch of minecarts with hoppers. Over here is going to be a stack of hoppers. They're going to come out the hole there. That's where I was originally going to put it, but then I realized that wasn't going to be big enough, so did that. The hoppers are going to come up one by one at a time up to here, to this thing here, which will drop, or okay, so minecarts will come up here. Since they're able to reach up through a full block, although this is only a half slab, still, let me just put the items there. Okay, so the items come over here, they drop onto this half slab here, which is a half slab so things don't spawn on it. The minecarts with hopper will suck everything from the above the half slab into it, and when it's full, it'll push the minecart with hopper down this rail, which will send it up into the thing, probably through another hole, and put it into a horizontal minecart queue. Not entirely sure how I'm going to make that yet. Yeah, so got this. I think I'm going to actually take a break from this for the time being. Wait, what? Oh, I put everything into this chest. So I don't even need this chest here. Alright, so, I'll replant all that later. But I'll grab a bunch of seeds for now. Okay. I'll worry about the rest of that later. Now, I've been working on that for quite some time, and I'm kind of stuck and want to work on something else. So, what I have been working on is the minecart rail to the new arena, or to the site of where the arena shall be. Which is over here, or I suppose you can probably guess as to where it would be. Yeah. I won't take the minecart up there since the new mechanic of the minecart makes it so you can't break the minecarts while you're in them, which really, really sucks. So I have to run up here. Now, I'm going to have the railway over here. Been building kind of the under base thing that the redstone would be on. And currently that's about 2 kilometers long, which is quite a ways. Would be longer, but I kind of ran out of smooth stone to make it with, so I'm currently cooking up some more. I'll work on that a bit more off camera when I have more stuff. And I suppose that's it for the moment. Not a whole lot to it. So I'm going to go ahead and replant the wheat field and make that a bit longer. And I'll be back once I have a bit more to show. Alright, I'm kind of out here, middle of nowhere, and it occurred to me that I should probably show you what I'm working on rather than just having it magically finished. So, this is what I'm working on. This line here goes all the way from the base, which is off in that direction, all the way to the location of the arena, which is off in that way. I'm about halfway through, and what I'm currently doing is I'm placing 3 blocks here, putting a pumpkin. 3 blocks high, and a pumpkin. 3 blocks high, and then a pumpkin. Now, I need to do this for the whole 3 kilometers that this track will go over. The pumpkins here, the jack-o'-lanterns, will allow the track to be lit up, and as well as the side thing, so you don't have to worry about things spawning on it. And we'll also mark the positions where I need to put powered rails. 1, 2, 3. Now I've already marked out the position of all of them with 1 block here, so I don't have to do too much. I just have to place the blocks. 3 high, pumpkin. 3 high, and then a pumpkin. 1, 2, pumpkin. 1, 2, pumpkin. So you can imagine this is an annoyingly repetitive, monotonous task that is a pain in the ass to do. I've actually been working on this for a few days. I can only take about, I don't know, 500 meters a day, and man, this has just been a pain in the ass. I'm about at the halfway mark. About 200 meters from halfway mark, which is cool. So, you guys probably don't want to watch me finish this whole thing. So, I'll be back once it's finished. Or I've decided to take a break from it, move on to another project. One of the two. Alright, as you can see, I have made it all the way over here. Just 2 more. Awesome. That goes 3 kilometers out. Next thing I need to do is remove all this wood. And I'm probably going to go through a bunch of axes in the process, which is going to suck. But it needs to be done. In hindsight, I probably should have used dirt or something that would only cost me 1 diamond. I suppose I'll probably end up switching over to iron axes. I'll get the wood that's under the pumpkins on the way back. So that way all I have to do is kind of this. I'm picking up the wood. No, I'm not. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and work on this off camera. And... yeah, I'll just go ahead and work it on off camera. Alright, I've completely removed all the wooden pillars. Now the next thing for me to do is to just simply run through and place a lever underneath of all of them. I'll flip them all into the on position on my way back. That's the simpler way to do it. So, be back once I'm finished. Alright, every single one of them now has a lever on the bottom that is turned on. And now I need to go over it with these half slabs. I hope I have enough. Just basically do this the whole time. Which is actually fairly easy since, well, compared to placing these things and getting them all set up. Just have to press shift, hold back, and right click all the way. Should get me there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just do this off camera since this is probably really boring. Alright, yeah. T-A-D-I-U-M. Okay, stadium. Yes, that is right. We have now completed and finished wiring the stadium. Before I go, let's have a look at statistics. Okay, now that I've slept through the night, let's try this again. Statistics, that'd be 8.15. 8.15 kilometers. Awesome. Alrighty then. Back to the game. And go. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through our entire ride. Okay, and that was the end of our journey. Let's see, how long was our journey for? That's not it. There we go. Distance by minecart, 11.02. Ooh, just under 3 kilometers. We traveled for a total of 2.87 kilometers, which is still quite a ways, but not quite the full 3 kilometers I thought it was. Sweet. Okay, and that brings us to this jungle here. Quickly climb up here to get a vantage point. Now, I'm probably going to have to clear out all of these trees, which is going to take some time. But I'm going to go ahead and work on that off camera. Alright. It occurred to me that I might at one point want to move the horses by minecarts. So I might have to change the way my tunnels over there are to accommodate horses. Now, horses require a 2-block wide space, so they might take suffocation damage going past a wall. That's what I want to test here. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Apparently, not only do they take suffocation damage when going past a wall, but we can ride them while they are on the minecart. It's, definitely interesting. Alright, so if I adjust it a bit, put it over. No, that's not over. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's try it without the top part first. Just to make sure that there will not harm them. I don't think it will, but best not to take things for granted. How much health you got? Well, that's interesting. I just point him in the direction I want to go, and we go in that direction. Okay, I'm just going to leave that on. Okay, now, over. Okay, he takes no damage. Do I? Oh, yeah. That's interesting. He's able to fight powered rails. Wait a minute. If he's able to fight powered rails... Well, isn't that interesting? I don't actually even need powered rails on the track if I ride a horse. All I have to do is point him in the right direction, no hands, and he just moves the cart all by himself. That's kind of cool. Can't jump, but that's fine. Alright, let's bring the, thing one higher. So, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Alright. Whatever. I'll leave that there. Okay. Okay, so we need a 3x3 space around the tracks, it looks like, for completely safe transport of the horse. Now I wonder what happens if I do this. Okay, so the powered rail is able to still push us. Okay. And we do move fast with the powered rail, so they're not completely useless. Alright, I need a 3x3 space around the... around the minecart track, which means I am definitely going to need to redesign the station over there and the tubes that go in and out of it, because currently they are just... They got walls just right up against the track, which I thought looked better. But now I'm going to have to redesign it, which sucks. But at least out here, outside, I've already set it up so it's 3x3. I did that simply because it looked good. I didn't actually realize I would need this much space for horses later on. Actually, come to think of it, when I built this, was was before the Redstone update. So, anyway, yeah. I wonder if that has enough height, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to widen this up a bit so that horses can fit through, and probably do some other work. Oh dear, but this thing goes right up against the whatchamacallit, the smeltery. There we go. Huh. I might be able to move the track a little bit over that way, although that'll look kind of funny. Yeah, I can move the track over by one. I should have plenty of room inside the thing there to move it over. And, I can probably get more clearance with that. The track above it, the return track, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, this one shouldn't be too much of an issue since I don't think there's actually anything above it. Is there anything above this? Oh, well, I guess there is, but it's a room that has no real purpose for the most part, so yeah, I should be able to increase this with the size of this tube without too much of an issue. Oops. Alright. Oh, this could be an issue. Oh man, that made me jump. I'm gonna have to redesign this system entirely. Well, maybe if I replace this block with a half slab, I can probably remove all of this, and it probably wouldn't hurt the... well, no, that would definitely hurt the horse. This would also have to be half slab, not the full half slab thing that it currently is. I have lots of work all around. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and work on this off camera, and I'll be back once I have something to show. Well, I've discovered a slight problem with moving horses via minecarts. Apparently, any attempt to remove the horse from said minecart will inevitably kill the horse. I tried to remove the horse from the minecart and move him back in his pen, but I accidentally killed him. So, back to one horse now. Just put the thing on you. Which means if I ever want to get into horse breeding, I'm gonna have to go find another one. Oh well, thankfully I at least have a minecart rail now that conveniently goes to new territory. So there should, in theory at least, be one over by the rail somewhere. I'll just toss that in there. Gonna have to think about this. Try to figure out a way to remove them from the minecarts without killing them. Alright, I have finished widening this here. It's a tunnel to go out. Although with horses I'll probably also use it to come in. That is, of course, assuming that I can find a way to safely move a horse in and out of a minecart. Until that happens, can't really have them riding in a minecart. But, have this all prepared in case I ever do decide to make use of that. Yes. So, not sure what else to do now. Well, I'll figure it out off camera. Wow, this place has really changed. I've, been clearing this out, all the trees. Got a crap ton of wood out of it, as you can probably imagine. Lots of wood gathered. Now I'm hoping for a nice 100 by 100 area that does not have any other biome other than jungle in it. So finding this was a bit disappointing, since that's a river biome. Come down here, yep, river. Which sucks. But there's still plenty of jungle here that I'll probably find the dimensions that I'm looking for. I hope. Possibly that wouldn't actually be too much of a problem. The main reason why I want it all kind of the same biome is so that it's all the same color grass if I choose to put grass in the stadium. Which I'm not actually sure that I will end up doing that. Yeah, this over here looks like a good sizable area, although of course need to clear out all of this before I'll know. Been focusing more on the big trees than the bushes, which is why there's still so many bushes just kind of floating about. I've been working on this for a few days now. It's slow going, pain in the ass, lots and lots and lots of chopping. I put up the beacon over there to help increase my survivability when mobs start spawning. So far I haven't really been too much of an issue, although the regeneration has saved my ass a number of times. Well, mainly from, like, falling. Probably gonna have to move the beacon over here so that it can actually help me dig out the rest of this, or cut down the rest of this. There's a lot of jungle. And I'm debating about whether or not I should take down all of it or leave some of it up. Don't know. Either way, I'm gonna have to flatten a rather large chunk of terrain here to build on, which is not gonna be fun. This, is a bit on the hilly side, especially in some places. Well, oh yeah, I got all these cats just spawning everywhere. I completely forgot about them spawning in jungles like this. Is that a kitten? I didn't know kittens spawned naturally like that. Apparently they do. And it's just mashing its face against the wall there. I wonder if I can hit one of them with my axe. It's okay, fella. I'm not gonna hurt you too badly. I could hit it, but then I'd probably get... Well, no, nobody would care, because nobody watches these. But still. Got quite a bit done this episode. See... Is that in this episode? Yeah, I think it was in this episode that I worked on the wheat farm. Got this huge railway done. And I got all this cleared out. Oops. Hopefully I'll find a nice spot in this jungle area to build a stadium soon. Let's see, how long have I been going for? Alright, I can probably wrap up this episode now. It'll probably be a bit on the short side, but only by like a few minutes, so I guess it's not really too much of an issue. So once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.